What's going on, everybody? Joel here from State 48 Exotics, and today's video is gonna be all about one clutch. Absolutely insane. This is probably, even though the season isn't quite over yet, this is probably gonna be like the highlight of the year for us. So very, very excited to show this off. But before we get into that, we'll go over the pairing, show you the parents, and then we'll do a quick update on a couple other animals real quick. Okay, so pairing, right? Pairing is, this has been like 5 years we've been kind of chasing this idea right here. And this combo in particular, outside of the recessive at play, is like one of my favorite combos that's out there. But the pairing was GHI Het puzzle to Mojave puzzle. So as you can imagine, if you have seen Instagram, you know we hit a pretty incredible snake. I dare say somewhat of a clown killer, right? Like it's pretty obvious that clown it's the top dog as far as like the recessives go, right? Desert Ghost is making a decent run. Pied, obviously a massive pillar to the entire industry. But Puzzle has been scratching, I feel like, at that top tier list. And I really think that this combo might sway a few of you in the same direction that I think Puzzle's already really at. So and needless to say, I'm very, very excited for this clutch. I'm excited for what it does, hopefully in the future, and kind of getting some things together. But yeah, let's check out the parents really quick. Okay, so as I said, GHI Het, he's in shed, but here he is. You know, standard kind of, you know, stereotypically, a little bit sassy. So this guy here has the puzzle attitude without actually being puzzles. So as you can see, but yeah, this is Dad. He was lucky enough to sire the very first GHI puzzle. And then here is Mom. So here she is. Very, very unique looking animal, right? This is the Mojave puzzle. Her as a baby, man, it was pretty crazy what this animal looked like, and she really held a lot of those colors. Awesome, she's huge. This is her first year breeding, and this clutch not only gave us something crazy, it was actually a little confusing in the beginning of this because of one thing. She parthoed a single egg of the clutch. So that is very unique. I didn't even know they could do that, but because this animal here is, this was her first year breeding, virgin female, and the animal you'll see soon, it's quite literally the only explanation. So pretty crazy, right? Okay, so update on the GHI puzzle. Oh, there we go. Cruising around. See if we can get her. So she's looking pretty good. This is a 40 tub. Just recently moved her up. She's put on a ton of size. And what can you say about GHI and Puzzle, man? It's phenomenal. You know, Puzzle's a pretty strong gene. GHI is obviously a very strong gene. And I would like to say that GHI won the battle a little bit in this particular combo, but you know, the pattern, the highlights, the colors, I mean, this is everything I like right here. This is an absolutely amazing animal. So we were very fortunate to have this crawl out of an egg last season. So let's, without further ado, move right along. Okay, so this clutch, this is the clutch of dreams for me right now. So we're gonna go ahead and start, kind of work our way up the genetic pile, but here we have a standard, you know, GHI. And you know, I hate to use the word standard when we're talking about morphs and stuff, but this is what your kind of hallmark look of GHI looks like. So super dark, obviously. One of the coolest things about GHI is they remain dark, but the really kind of like hidden aspect to that is this highlighter color it gives on a lot of the alien heads, and really makes that kind of like fake dorsal stripe down the back that's extremely bright, right? Those are the things I love about GHI. Like the color pattern that we're getting with GHI is the contrast that we're looking for in most morphs, right? Because seems like as these snakes age, contrast is what's really making them age well. So that's why I love GHI. But this animal here, standard, kind of like I said, hallmark GHI, 100% het puzzle, which is, you know, obviously fantastic. And we'll get a sex really quick. So this is a little male. So little male GHI, 100% het puzzle. And okay, so next up, you know, this clutch is pretty crazy because we're just kind of layering genes as we go here, right? So this is, if we can get it unballed a little bit here, this is our GHI Mojave. So here we have GHI. When you add in Mojave, this combo right here was, when I first started getting back into ball pythons, quite seriously the coolest combo I had ever seen. And to be finally able to hatch it out, let alone have this animal be het puzzle, is pretty fascinating. But like we were talking about earlier, the top of the snake, we got that highlighter like coloration going down the dorsal. We're starting to get a lot of stripes when we start mixing Mojave and GHI together, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But we're also getting these crazy eyelets down the side of the snake, which makes this fascinating. And as you add more or less genes to this combo, you can really mess with either that dorsal stripe or the eyelets down the side. You can clean either one up. But yeah, this is like the color. This is my favorite color tone. This GHI is readily becoming my absolute favorite codom, and for good reason too. It's incredible. The super is incredible. The puzzle was incredible, and maybe here in a minute something else will be crazy with it. And this is not a her, it's a little boy. So GHI Mojave het puzzle male. Okay, so now we are jumping into the puzzles. And with that, we have ourselves a Mojave puzzle here. This snake, this is the weirdest looking Mojave puzzle I think I have ever seen. It is so striped. Like there's just like the layer cake look here, right? Like what is going on here? This is a very fascinating snake to me. So, you know, Ozzy has weirdo. Maybe we have some extra. I don't know what this is, but this is one of the coolest looking snakes I think we've ever hatched out. And extremely happy with this snake. I mean, the power of puzzle, right? This is simply a Mojave puzzle, a confirmed Mojave puzzle, right? I mean, this animal is just absolutely silly, right? Like, you're not getting this with a lot of other genes, and that's what's really cool to be working with puzzle right now. Is it's crazy to say the puzzle project in general is very much so in its infancy, and there is so much left to do. I mean, especially when we consider the amount of combos that's been done with clown. It's crazy. Now is the best time, right? There's no time like the present to get involved in the puzzle project, and this animal I think showcases a lot of what the puzzle is really bringing to the table. We're getting an extremely wacky pattern with just layers of colors kind of going through here, right? Like the side of the snake is so wicked. We're getting that kind of dorsal stripe, the lighter dorsal stripes, kind of the tall tale sign, and then these crazy neck patterns that have become to be well known in puzzle, along with that neck stripe or that eye stripe right there, kind of falling off the back like that. This is amazing, and you know, down the road this animal will be pivotal in some really incredible combos. And wouldn't you know it, this is a male too. So Mojave something maybe, or just a really incredible looking Mojave puzzle male. Okay, now this snake right here doesn't belong here. She tipped her water bowl over. Let's get her all clean really quick. It is a her, if you can believe that. This is a blue-eyed Lucy. So this is what happens when you put two Mojave genes in one snake. Obviously, we all know that, the Bell complex, right? You get a solid white snake. The problem here is there was no solid white snake making genes with any of the males I even actually own. So this right here is this is a single egg parthogenesis, right? So the female, the mom, went ahead and self-fertilized, which makes this animal a super Mojave puzzle. You know, very pretty, very white. Love white snakes. It was my dream snake back in the day, Casper, as you may know. So now we got our first white snake, you know. So parthogenesis, you know, I've heard mixed reviews on the validity of the animal, but so far this animal came out strong. Wasn't the last to come out of the egg, has already taken a few strikes at me, so I'm pretty confident this animal will do very well. And she is exceptionally genetically powerful, right? So very, very, very excited for this animal. This will be definitely a holdback of the clutch. How could we go wrong with this snake right here? But this is a first. This is a first here at State 48 Exotics. We got ourselves a white snake without having to have any other Mojave in the male. So pretty dang incredible. Okay, so here it is. There it is. My word, ladies and gentlemen. This is the snake right here. I am over the moon. Over the moon. This is, you know, it's hard to say. The clutches are early. This probably is going to be the clutch of the year for us already. I mean, this snake right here. This is our woodland camo. This is the woodland camo puzzle. This is the introducing drum roll. This is the GHI Mojave puzzle, and am I ever ecstatic with it? Right? Could not have predicted a better combo really with it. Look at the dorsal, like we were talking about earlier. It's really bringing that highlighter look to the dorsal pattern and the puzzle part, right? So it eliminated a lot of the eyelets down the side. We were talking about there, adding and subtracting, you know, genes to manipulate different parts of like the GHI complex, and that's really what we've done here. We have that tall tail, puzzle head, neck striping. If I can get some cooperation right there, you can see the eye stripes kind of go down right there, connect to the back right there. I mean, this snake is just wicked. This is the color palette. This is the ultimate color palette for me. Now, I can't, you know, it's tough because this is really only 2 gene, right? But let's talk about adding some genes to this. Yellow belly, gravel, some of those enhancing genes, really bringing out the color in this snake even more. I mean, I just mesmerized by this animal right here. This one will also be a holdback on the year. Very, very excited for this one. And wouldn't you know it, a male as well, which, you know, really kind of goes right along with the parthogenesis theory, right? She gave the female to the female that she parthoed, and then the rest of this clutch was male. So very pumped. Very pumped. We finally got some males, and wouldn't you know it, the biggest male out of the bunch is the biggest winner. And boy, I can't wait. Cannot wait to get this dude up to size and get him into some projects. This snake right here. Whew, this is the future of State 48 right here. Love this snake. Well, there it is. There's that clutch. Little blown away, right? That was that clutch is crazy. It's still crazy right now, and they're doing extremely well. Everybody's eating, so we're really off to a great start. But wild, this single egg partho. I never knew that could happen. Makes you kind of wonder, has this maybe happened before? And you know, all the genes were kind of in the pairing, and there it was, right? But weird. Learn something new every single day involving these ball pythons. But I will say, very excited how the GHI Mojave puzzle turned out. It couldn't have turned out better, to be honest. Like that, every once in a while, we catch an animal that's better than what we thought it would be. And I think this animal and this combination, hands down, is that. So I feel like it's a contender. Puzzle has some life, everybody. Puzzle has some life. So we can keep moving forward, adding some stuff to that. I think, you know, yellow belly, obviously great choice to bring in there. Maybe even gravel. Maybe gravel would be a little better. You know, something to just enhance a little bit of that color. I think would be a great way to go, right? So very pumped on that. The Mojave puzzle turned out great. And yeah, this is a cool moment. You know, this is a cool moment. We try to do something cool every year, you know, selfishly for us a little bit, and very excited. We were able to get lucky again, right? Because this all boils down to luck a little bit, right? Like your odds really don't mean anything. It's the chances, and you know, you gotta take the chances, and every once in a while it pays off. So anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think down below. Maybe we could call this animal like the Ranger, the Army Ranger. You know, has that like woodland camo look to it. But yeah, anyways, let me know what y'all think. Thank you all so much for your time, and we will most certainly see you soon.